Go forward with everything. I know that they can sacrifice these that will then turn into these big problems, but those are problems for future Gomez to worry about. We've also leveled up Ziggs as well, but those are still problems for future Gomez to worry about. Of course they'd both be the challenge ones when I can't, like, but obviously they get summoned, so I can't challenge. Hello everyone, Gomez here for the LAN Up channel with another really funny deck for you. This one's actually a really amazing Poro deck. It is Poppy's Poros. Obviously Poros are a really good archetype at this moment in time. Like, they were really given a boost with the new card that they got given, which was Poro Sled, which is just such a devastating card in terms of the fact that all it takes is a couple of Poro snacks, which by the time you're playing this on 5 you could have potentially used, meaning this is attacking forward. It's potentially going to be, like, depending on how many Poro snacks you've used, increased damage. It's doing impacts, so even if it gets blocked, it's still doing some damage, but it's then summoning another Poro, which could be a 2/2, 3/3, depending on how many Poro stacks I said that you've played, and it's just a devastating card to have. So I do feel like definitely P&Z could still be the best place for this, but I really wanted to make a deck with Poppy, utilizing Freljord. The reason why I wanted to utilize Freljord is because I really wanted to make a deck that involved Poppy and Braum. I don't know why I really wanted to do this, I just really did. So this was the deck that I came up with. The only problem is obviously that they come out at the same point. If at some point, like, it would be nice maybe if Braum went down to 3 cost or whatnot, but I don't know whether or not that would make him broken or that. Bear in mind, he does still have to survive 10 damage before things happen, but I do, like, other than the curve, like, if so, all I'd wish is that Braum cost maybe like 1 less or so. Other than the curve, it's a nice combination having these two together, because Poppy, immediately going forward, she's going to start buffing up Braum. She's going to start buffing up her army of Poros, which is what this deck mostly consists of, with obviously all those Poro snacks, and that's a couple of combat tricks in here in terms of single combat, troll chant, and such. But shared spoils also as another way of potentially buffing Braum. If you've got multiple Braums, then you've got the idea of putting Take Heart on some of these things. As I said, like, if you want to make a really legitimate Poro deck, you probably don't need Braum. This is more silly. Like, you could actually remove Braum from this deck, but he was too funny for me not to put in this deck because I love Braum and I love Moustache, so I had to put him in here. But this deck actually works out really nicely. What is really nice again about this Poro Sled is because we are running Poppy and because we are throwing in Demacian stuff, which I should say, so you could technically remove Braum and put in, say, Sharp Sight, because we don't actually have Sharp Sight in this deck. But you could do that. What's really good is those rallies, because rally obviously works really well with Poppy, because every single time when she goes forward, she's buffing up everything with her. But it's not only doing that, it's meaning that these Poros, especially the Poros with impact and the Poros that have got overwhelmed, this is doing a lot for them, because they can just go forward and then go forward again, smashing forward more damage. Obviously I said the more times that you've Poro snacks, the better. But also what is really good is that when you've got Poro Sled on the board, if this, it's got a great stat line, so rallying with a card like this just means that you're going forward again. It's summoning another Poro that's going forward, that's going to have probably increased damage because of, I said, like, you know, how many Poro snacks that you could have played by the time I played. So devastating deck and devastating for the rally, and that's why I love this deck, and that's the reason why I made this in Demacia rather than using it in P&Z. Obviously P&Z can still make a very powerful Poro deck with their elusives, but this was what I really wanted to do for that, ramming home those Poros, those cute little guys, as much as possible into the opponent's face. So please let me know what you think down in the comment section down below, as well as obviously shameless plug time, Twitch, Twitter, and Instagram. You can catch me on Twitch live on Mondays, Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays. So if you want to come catch the action live for yourself, please feel free to. Discord link is down below, as well as, like I said, all the links are down below if you want to enjoy any of those things. Like I said, the Discord is a lovely place. If you want to share any of your deck ideas, I'd love to see what you've got. Sometimes those decks do make it into videos, so please feel free to. As well as, if you enjoy yourself at any point, why not consider hitting that subscribe button if you are not already. And if you are already, thank you so much for the support. Honestly, it does mean so much, everyone who supports this channel, so thank you. Anyway, let's get in and see how this deck did in a couple of matches. I'm gonna keep a Poro snack. Get the concerns that I'm not gonna keep, but I mean, we're against the ramp deck. Ramp as quickly as possible, which is, it's not the best for me. It's not the best when I top deck like this. I wait. It is definitely not the best when I top deck like this. Especially considering that there's definitely going to be cards in that deck which are going to be, like, potentially removing, because there's like the big cost one who. Oh, so there is, this is actually a Targon's Peak deck as well. I thought it was going to be just a ramp deck, but I guess they got Targon's Peak in there as well, just as a bonus. Okay. Sod it.
Is it the boosters?
Who knows?
I feel this by sword.
So, sod it. Let some damage go in. The reason why I didn't just immediately Poro snack is because my mind was thinking, well, shed spores at least means that I get a buff and a draw and hope. Okay. You know, we can start buffing these Poros now. I mean, admittedly, I've got many a bad things that can happen. Ah, buff Braum. So, Targon's Peak is now a thing, which does mean that they could potentially have like the really high cost one who's gonna remove a lot of things potentially. Okay. Sod it.
Don't be sad, my friend.
Sod it, sod it, sod it. Equinox coming down. Okay. So many problems, so many things. Death will most likely come for me. But I've got to go now.
This is fun. Yes?
I've got to go. Okay. So drawing. At least we know what they hit the 0 on. So they haven't hit the 0 on the big boy. Okay, eat and grow strong. We can throw down this for 0 as well, which is very nice. And we can also get like the buff on Braum. So we could even just go forward again, actually. Force them into submission. I mean, I would have really loved to have gone down this move, but potentially now we tried to force them into submission. Okay, they heal core. Just go. I mean, I might end up regretting the decisions I've made here today. I guess we see what Poro we could get. Of course, none of the 0 mana ones. None of the 0. Oh, sorry, the one mana Poros, so that we could have developed something else onto the board. Of course not. That'd be silly to want that. Okay. So we've got the one. If I can potentially drop you onto the board, it'd be nice. We'll see what happens. Oh, my impact Poro. They throw down the big boy, but then we throw. Ah! Shadow vote to my opponent. Really well played, Poros. The standard puff cap deck, which I will admit is a scary. Actually, no, it's not the standard puff cap deck because they're running this in Noxus rather than, because the two ways I've seen this is in Freljord and Bandle City. I guess there is, like, you know, the Draven Ezreal deck that people were talking about putting Caitlyn in, but I wasn't expecting them to also put Teemo in. Okay, I want some draw. I want a Poro snack. That's what I missed last time. Braum is on the job. We need to start getting Braum's attack up as quickly as possible, and then that's when we can start having good times. Potentially, maybe we want to put in a.
Never let my guard down.
But do I just want to throw down this guy just to throw down a single combat? This is very stupid and definitely not how one should use single combat. But it's how I'm going to use single combat. The mathematics! I'll do it again, damn it!
They're out there.
I do it again. Okay. I know that I could have got that strike off when he was
Well, what have we here?
Okay, so not good. Because every single time that she strikes, isn't it, that she puts in I guess I don't mind if that were to happen, because at least she'd have 2 points of damage done to her. Because they're not running Freljord, so they don't have like the moves that can help heal her past certain things. At least not easily. Of course. My poor boy.
Here's my calling card.
Light the signal.
So, Braum is on the job.
Who knows?
Let's
There is obviously, they could have Mystic Shot. Like, they could have Mystic Shot, and I could end up regretting what I have done here. Probably will. Mystic Shot. I assume. Mystic Shot. Oh, no, even worse. Ravenous Flock. Okay. Nothing I can do about that fact. So League lore is weird. Okay. I guess I want to throw down a Poros stack and go forward. Start to do some damage. Kind of want to keep this option open.
Secure me tail. Start the day.
So, kind of want to keep this option open next turn, as well as potentially single combat. Depends on whether or not they throw down Teemo, I guess, as well as the other thing. Teemo, because Teemo's getting close to leveling. So, I feel like I want to keep this option open. Owie! Okay. So we can throw you down and still throw down a Poro stack. The problem is that you're now damaged, which means that you can be... There are things that can hit into this guy now. So... do this move. I go for Peacemaker. We go, because that's actually also another Caitlyn. We go for that move. Hope that they've not got another way round. There we go! Okay. So admittedly, that was a lot of bombs that just went into my deck. And that's kind of good, because at the moment in time, I've got nothing on the board, so I don't actually mind. If I draw bombs now, I'll be very happy. I kind of want to be drawing the bombs right now, because it's not doing anything to me. Okay. Kind of want to throw down this.
We made it.
Oh, that's going to be getting rid of you, which I really actually needed this right now. This was actually a crucial card to me. Okay.
Look at this.
Crucial cards are crucial. I still throw down the Fleet Feather Tracker Guide into this. Fleet Feather Tracker into Fabled Poro. Just hope that I get some amazing keywords going down between my Poros here. All in on the Poro game. Against those puff cabs. Didn't expect a Poro deck. Right, what do you mean? Why would you not expect a very stupid Poro deck? Right. That is the level up on top of Caitlyn.
Excellent.
So.
Me, miss, not
Throw down you. Go for hope. So. I guess, I mean, it's a shame that there's no... So, Elusive is damn good. We could challenge you off the board. And then I guess I do still have sheds, but so the Elusive one going in, I get the shed spoils off of. Willing to go like this? Give myself a little bit of draw and hope. Ah! If you can attack! I mean, admittedly, the Fleet Feather Tracker is the one who's in danger right now. And you. Okay. Strikes. Oh, and... we lose the Poro, of course. The spell shielded Poro. Okay. So...
Karina, what brings you here?
let's just planting more flash bombs on my deck. let's just go with removing her. So I'm not really worrying about that anymore. I've got the elusive to cover Teemo if Teemo were to come out. So, just going to accept. Could even consider like rallying at some point in the near future, but I kind of want to wait until this is on the board if I want to do that. Throw down my buff, man. Oh, why couldn't it be one of my cheaper Poros? Okay, ooh, Poppy as well coming down. Buffed in by that shared spoils. So, potentially, Poppy might not even be a bad choice. Throw down you because you could potentially die from the 7 flash bombs in the top magic card, so might as well do that. I actually really want to throw down the Poro sled, just because impact. I mean, why is it all going into the elusive one? Okay. Throw down the impact. Knowledge that I've got this, I would really love to throw down Poppy and start getting some pluses going in. But it feels like I've got to wait on that front. Potentially throw down Mighty Poro, consider Relentless Pursuit. Or do I want to throw down Poro Snacks? So, got shrooms coming at me. Willing to see who the hell I get. Of course, the fearsome Poro, who doesn't mean anything to me right here. Okay.
Beg your pardon?
Start to see how they block.
Watch your step.
So this one's in a little bit of trouble. I feel like because they're playing Noxus, there's always the chance of Flock. And Flock might even hit over here as well, and this is like the worst one for Flock to hit on top of. I guess I could have gone forward with the Herder as well. There's no real reason not to go forward with the Herder. Okay. Get myself past this. So I assume they know to throw all their spells. All their spells to kill the elusive one. Okay, the impact still means that the shared spoils is a thing. Because how many puff caps have I actually got going on right now? I haven't actually got that many puff caps. That's fine. That is absolutely fine. So, accept. I mean, this is just immediate rally and go forward. Now that they've used up that spell, man, you cannot stop the elusive Poro. Not only that, share the vote to my opponent. Which Poro we also... Why is it always the fearsome Poro? Why is it always the fearsome one? Share the vote to my opponent. So what we should be striving for is trying to get those Poro snacks as early as possible. So I've got a Poro snack here. Concerted Strike, I'm going to get rid of for the time being, but that's an okay kind of situation to be in here. Got 3 Poros technically coming out of Lonely Poro. We've got like a draw, Poro snack, and yeah, we can wait. We've got a bit of time to get to Poppy, and then if we use things like why can't I give the name of it right now? The draw card which buffs. Oh god, what the hell is it called? What is the card? Shared spoils or something? Whatever it's called, yeah, we can do that. Potentially throw some buffs onto Braum before he even comes out. That'd be nice. Yep, I changed my name to my online name. Fair enough, it's all good. All good, buddy boo, all good. Let's hope that you're okay, because obviously it's been a while, so let's hope that you're okay. Right. I'm gonna throw down this one because I don't mind blocking with this Poro. He says. So sod it. Now that we've got 2 Poro snacks in hand, I'm just gonna throw out my Poros. No! Why did it have to be the impact Poro? Okay. I would have preferred it if it was the like I should have put down the impact Poro first. It was my own fault. I mean, if you're gonna die anyway, I might as well get a hit into the like. The reason why the comedy is like I'm keeping these ones back, but the funny thing is that it doesn't really matter about keeping them back because if I throw them forward for a trade next turn anyway, they're still gonna get traded away. So technically, maybe the smarter plan is literally just to throw all of them forward. Because if I do throw one of them into a trade, they're gonna die anyway. But oh well, it's okay. I'll stick with the decisions I have made. So. Yourself just want to do some damage into Ziggs. Because obviously, like Ziggs wouldn't have taken any damage if we hadn't done the Poro buff, so I can live with this. I can live with the decisions. I've still got a Poro on the board, which means that I can still get a buff off of this.
Oh, fluff everywhere.
Fluff everywhere. We're getting to the point now. Actually, this Sled Poro is going to come like really into effect when we start throwing down our Poro stack and get this out, because it's going to, number one, be buffed, number two, whenever we attack forward, it's going to get us another Poro coming with us. So I'm actually going to save the mana because I want to. I mean, I say I want to, which is like maybe I should have actually developed into you, because I don't have the mana to throw down this and also Poro stack. Okay, willing to sacrifice the old man. I could throw down Poppy, but the problem with throwing down Poppy is like, I would rather throw down this, bearing in mind that all it takes is them throwing down a landmark and then throwing down Riot of Arcane. So Poppy could have just died from Riot of Arcane, in all honesty. Now the question is, do I want to just like a single combat remove Ziggs right now? I do have that option! But I feel like what I want to do is I want to throw down this Poro, throw down Poro stacks, then go forward. Both of these Poros with impact, but also going to be summoning other attacking Poros that will all be buffed up as well. So that's why this feels like an okay move to do. As much as me wants Poppy and wants to have like good times, like it's not necessary. Go forward with everything. I know that they can sacrifice these that will then turn into these big problems, but those are problems for future Gomez to worry about. We've also leveled up Ziggs as well, but those are still problems for future Gomez to worry about. Okay. Of course they'd both be the challenge ones when I can't, like, but obviously they get summoned, so I can't challenge. Okay. Are they gonna have two Rights of Arcane right now? Are they about to Right of Arcane me? Okay, that's fine. It's okay. We've still got a single combat. We've got a single combat. I feel somewhat okay, he says. Because if they go for a Right of Arcane to kill one of these, then at least I can make sure that either Tally or Ziggs does. I still... It's what I was but he's continuously hitting the enemy nexus, but she does... Like, especially if you can get Overwhelm on her. I mean, admittedly, if you can get Overwhelm on Ziggs as well, it's devastating, but... Okay. Bouncing Bomb doing 2 damage. I can accept that. I can even go for the Rally, actually. Because it forces the Right of Arcane out of them now. Because if we go for a Rally, it either forces them to attack forward, which obviously, yep, they do. Okay. So they're going to go like this. Now, the question is, seeing as you're going to die anyway, it's whether or not I kill Ziggs or kill... Because, I mean, if I kill you... Sadly, the rocks are still going to kill you. But at least I won't have Tally to deal with. I say that Absolution might be able to get her past this. Like if they have Absolution, they might be able to get her past. Is it weird that I feel like killing Ziggs, but then her stat is so high that I almost want to kill her rather than kill Ziggs because I can challenge Ziggs? I might end up regretting this because there are buffs they could have that could get Tally past this. But I'm thinking to myself that I've got challenge you, that I could challenge Ziggs off the board. Yeah. This is how I'm going to justify these moves to myself. Is thinking, well, I'll kill her, or try to kill her. They need another buff as well. Yep, that's fine. So, the comedy is that at least that's not damage which is coming directly through to me. Yeah, that's the main plus about that, is that's not damage which is coming directly through because there's no overwhelm. So, I mean, all I can do is this, which kind of forces them yet again to use Tally here to be able to get through. So, we get through. They've got 1 health, but they do have a lot of these. They do have a lot. I always feel like I need to throw the draw unit down. Or do I want to throw down my Poros? Because at least by Poros, I'm going to throw down the Poros. Impact Poro, at least the shut up to my opponent. Poros getting because it's the only thing I've got. I've just got to throw out those Poros and just hope that I can overwhelm. Because bear in mind, it is going to go back into my attack turn. So I can just immediately go forward. So I might as well just develop. I always expect this to be Pyro aggro, but when you see Pyro aggro, there's normally a mix of, what's his face in there as well, like Noxus. So, I'm actually surprised I'm not seeing any Noxian stuff. I'm actually going to get rid of these two. I really want to keep this because it's such a powerful card, like, once you get a couple of Poro snacks going and get this on the board, this has actually made Poro decks be, like, very viable with its attack and summoning another Poro. I mean, admittedly, you could probably build a far superior P&Z Poro deck than the deck that I've built. But I just really wanted to make Poppy and Braum, and because I was using Braum, it seemed like a funny idea. Okay, I might as well. So I could go for this, or I could actually go for using a Poro snack. I feel like I want to use a Poro snack at this moment in time. But I could have gone for this guy straight in for this, because then I could have got like 2 Poros that I might be able to use. I will live. Braum is on the job. It's stupid. Braum is on the job. Now, admittedly, they could have gone so much more aggro on me than what they have done so far. I'm really glad there's no Noxian influence here, because I would be like really nearly dead if there was Noxian influence. Okay. Then we find whatever the hell he says. So, I accept. Give myself a Poro. I'm sorry, bro. You had to take the damage. You understand. We rally. No, we don't rally. I could, but there's no point.
Yeah, you don't want to clash.
Okay. Okay, so they're going for more the steer. So this is more of a kind of like nab deal damage, which admittedly I'm on 16. It's not the worst strategy for them to employ. See. Okay. So they're gonna be doing a lot of damage. So at least if I get Poppy out, Braum starts doing damage. That was the whole point of this deck, by the way. Okay. So sadly, I can't. I should have maybe kept that troll chant from the beginning. I can't get Braum past this. If they go forward, which they're definitely going to do, I think it's is it worthwhile throwing down a Poro snack? So what I'm thinking is I could always use the mighty Poro to block Gangplank. Okay. Oh wait, the reason why I wait there is because if I rally, they go forward. If I don't, then like I just use Poro snack. Okay. I really want to get you out, but at the same time, there's other stupidity things I want to do. Okay. So I kind of want to grab the keg. And I guess grab you. Because we should be friends! Start buffing Braum up. Give myself the ability to, if I want to rally again. Like, I feel like I do this, but I kind of want the idea of being able to throw down a Poro snack if I want to. Make it rain, of course. Oh shit, like Poppy actually takes a lot from this. Okay. Sod it. I'll throw down one Poro snack. I could consider a rally. Because I want to start getting them to the point where they have to start panicking. But I feel like I want to rally when the Sled Poro is on the ball. Okay. Lots of things take lots of damage. If we go forward again, so if we rally again, we can get Braum up to, like, 7 health. Not good on that front. I could actually wish it also shared spoils as well myself. A big part of me kind of wants to go for the rally. You're not really safe at this moment in time, but you do the risks. I kind of throw down this one first. I feel I throw down you first. Consider going for rally. As much as me loves the idea of rally with the Sled Poro, I kind of want to go for rally. Ah, Poppy! Like, no, you never buff again! But I could still rally and grab this just to make sure that this is no longer a problem. There's so many other problems that I get, mostly because of the fact that if I rally, I'm not able to buff you, so I kind of want to keep everything. It's too. I can't really rally just to grab you. It seems poorly planned if I just rally for the sole purpose of grabbing you. So instead, let's go with a bit of draw. Play you. Keep the mana so that I can go into a Poro snack. Throw down Sled and potentially then go for a... Ah, Poppy, she returns! She returned! That's fine, Braum. That's fine. I almost kind of want to go immediately in for rally. Or do I want to throw down the Sled Poro first? Just because the Sled Poro just makes like Gangplank like question himself a little bit.
But not that good.
Okay, so they want to kill Braum because Braum will die from misfortune and Longtooth. I've still got a Poro stack which can at least get a few people past a few different things. I would love to rally, but it's not feeling good right now. So, we lose Braum! Braum is on the job! Okay. Braum sadly dies. But I can throw down... Or do I want to just wait and throw down Poppy and then, so rally with Poppy? Maybe seems like a smarter move. Does mean that they've got mana, which means that they could go for this into a Riptide Rex. Which admittedly, I just need to hope that Riptide Rex isn't going to do too much in terms of killing things. Could throw down you and then go into Poppy, actually. Would love to, there's so many moves I want to do, mostly involving this. But I kind of have to wait. Because even then, just buffing this Fleet Feather Tracker I'd be okay with. So, it's all about having fun anyway, exactly. John is the man, how are you doing? Hey, I'm back, my internet crashed, so I did that. Sled Poro, big, Gangplank, small. These are the facts, people, these are the facts, you're absolutely right. Sod it.
Wouldn't be a quest without some danger.
I assume that we might see... Ah! Poppy, no! Okay. It's fine. She knew the risks. We can still grab Misfortune and still go forward with everyone else. With the knowledge that we do know that we do have the sneaky Poro snack if it's needed. Why is it always the challenge one when I would have wanted to challenge? It's always the challenge one. Add this to your bill. I'll show you what you can add to your bill. Okay. Ah, Misfortune. Just getting past this. So boom, boom. Impact starts to take effect. Impact. Impact. And now we go again. We've already got 2 units. 2 units which have got impact. One of which that we can grab. So we immediately go for rally because they have no mana. They have no mass. We've got overwhelm. Overwhelm, impact twice. We throw this in here. Poros! Plus summoning another Poro on the end. Shadow mode to my opponent. The Sled Poro is devastating. I mean, we could just make a full-on Poro deck, but this is still more fun. We could just make a far superior Poro deck with Sled Poro, where we were using P and Z. But why do that when I can include Braum Working? Flash of brilliance that could save me. Save me! That doesn't save me. Okay. Is there anything from you? Save me. That doesn't save me! Okay. Get rid of this and get rid of this. Find something that can save me.